Okay, welcome back everybody. We're going a little bananas on today's show. We've got one last recipe that this one is really fun, and it's one of those recipes you probably have all the ingredients right on hand. So it's a weekend morning and the kids are craving something different. You want to treat the family to just something a little special for breakfast. Got some bananas laying around, got some peanut butter, some bread, a banana peanut butter stuffed French toast. It is so easy and so good. So starts out with eggs. And if Elvis were around, I think he would love, love, love this recipe. So 4 eggs. Oh, Ann says she just saw him the other day. Was he at the? He was at the movies. Okay. Well, good to know. A little bit of vanilla. A little bit of cinnamon. This is something I put in almost all of my French toast batters. A little bit of vanilla and cinnamon. It just makes it extra special. And we all got that laying around the house anyway, so why not throw it in there? So 4 eggs, vanilla, cinnamon, and you can use half and half milk or heavy cream. We're going to go with half and half, about 1/3 of a cup. I just kind of eyeball it. And we love our Lamers milk and half and heavy cream, best ever. So it's a pretty thick custard. We're not using a lot of milk or heavy cream or half and half. 4 eggs to just 1/3 of a cup. And I think that's another key when you're doing French toast is you really do want to use quite a few eggs and have it be very custard-like. Okay, now let's start making these sandwiches, shall we? So we want to use, sometimes if I've got a baguette laying around, that's a wonderful thing that you could use. But a little bit of a firmer bread. You can use white, you can use whole wheat, doesn't really matter. But you don't want that real soft, mushy sandwich bread that the kiddos go crazy over, because it doesn't really hold up to these sandwiches. So if you've got bread that needs using, this is a great way to use it because a little bit firmer is better. So I'm going to spread each side of the bread with some peanut butter, and whatever kind of peanut butter you've got, it's all going to work. Crunchy, smooth. Some of those natural peanut butters are really good these days. They've come a long way and they're yummy actually. You really want to spread it all over the bread. This recipe is going to make enough for 4. You could certainly cut it in half if you have less, or double it if you've got more. All right, so peanut butter on both sides of the bread. Now we've got some bananas. And in this case, it doesn't matter how ripe your bananas are. They can be, perfectly yellow bananas, or they can be really ripe. Doesn't really matter. Unlike some of those other recipes that we did that are really riper or better. So you're just going to slice the banana so you're covering the bread, thin slices. And now we're going to do a little drizzle of honey, which is going to kind of be the glue. Okay. Sandwich goes over the top. A little butter in the skillet, or if you have a griddle. I love a griddle when it comes to making French toast. So you can really get a bunch of the sandwiches going at the same time and you're not in the kitchen the whole time, or just a really large skillet. You want the butter sizzling but not too hot. In go our sandwiches into our batter, and very carefully, because they are stuffed, kind of plop them into the skillet. So when we come back, we'll get these nice and golden, about 3 minutes per side, and we'll show you how I serve them. Stick around. We're going to finish up our banana peanut butter stuffed sandwiches coming up.